Now, when we talk about the tools that we can use, you can buy these painting knives at any painting store. I buy them at Sherwin-Williams. And you just go up to the counter and they have a ton of them. Painters use these in everything they do. If you have a painter that comes into your house and has one of these, okay, kindly just say, God, thanks a lot, you know, get the fuck out of my house because I'm not paying you 45 bucks an hour because you don't know what you're doing, okay? Thank you very much. Get the hell out. All right, now, in order, say if you want to cut the old caulk out, what you do is you go at 90 degrees from the caulk, right here, and you cut down this way, and then you get underneath it, and you cut underneath. You see how the blade bends, okay? So you cut underneath like this. Then you pull it up. And you can look underneath it and you can see there's a little bit of caulk on this side and this side. And this is the old caulk right here. Now all it is rubber, okay? So it's not like, oh my God, how are you going to take it off? It's so, my God, you're going to wreck everything. Yes, you will wreck the paint and everything else if you don't take the caulk off first. But taking it off is simple because caulk, like this caulk right here, Dab, it's waterproof and paintable with this and adhesion. It's basically a pliable rubber when it dries, when the water dries out of it. And like I said, it loses 5 to 7% of its size when it dries. And then you take it, see, and you go like this and you fill it in. And that's kind of a bad way of doing it. And if you want to do the caulking right, and you have time, and this is never done, but if you have time, if you want to do the caulking absolutely perfect, do it twice. What I mean is you get it nice and perfect in where you want to get the caulk in, okay? You come back the next day, and what will happen with the caulk is it will sink in due to the fact that the water is evaporating out of it. And you also may have some pinholes or other little things, depending how much water is in the caulk. With the bad economy, a lot of these caulk companies are adding more water. They're also putting out caulk that's been sitting in a warehouse for God knows how many years. And they've got air bubbles in them, and they've got pieces of phlegm and bullshit in them. And it just, that happens more and more during a bad economy. So, we put the caulk in, okay, we'll run a line, say like from here to here, all the way down here. And I'll get it pretty good. It's like a 2-coat system on a paint. Now, this is not done. Remember, I'm retired. I have time to do this. It's my own home. It's not some other customer's house that demands speed, and you have to either decide on speed and accuracy and quality. Because me, this house right here, now I was thinking about the other day, is some people are portrait painters. They can paint, you know, or Rembrandt, or a lot of people, they can see someone and have them sit there and they'll take a portrait of them. And then they sign their name to the bottom of the portrait. Well, I cannot paint in that sense. But these houses to me are like portraits. They're like one big ass damn canvas. And this is my work, and I will sign every one of them. I've had painters come in and see some of my work that, say like an electrician or someone that comes in and sees a lot of work, and he'll look up and go, my God, who in the fuck did that? You know, I want that person to do mine. And there are very few painters that can do this. It's $65 an hour work. I only charge by the hour. I do it by appointment. I only do it when I want to do it. And if you're a really good looking chick, we do have our, you can ask about our blowjobs for painting discounts. Sorry, I got something caught in my throat. So that's where we are right now. And I want to take a picture of this inset window inset. That's what I call it. I don't know what the hell it's called. Bay window. Fuck knows. Before I fix it. And I'll have to degloss all of this, which I'll just sand it with my little sanding pad right here. I use a little bit of water. A little sanding. Just go like that. And you can see. Let's see if I can get a good... That just takes that nice shiny gloss off right there. So the new paint will stick to it. Then I'll caulk, after I get everything cleaned up, I'll caulk all this and all the any of the cracks. And I'll really caulk these really good. It's not going to really help that much because this thing is just going to have water on it. That's the way the windows are. Then I'll oil prime everything after I tape it up. Oil prime it and then give it 2 real good coats of the shiny stuff. And this, the shiny semi-gloss. And I don't know if you can see this. Let's see if you can. But I've got some of the semi-gloss, which is this right here, onto this. And I don't have the right angle for the light. I wish I did. But here maybe you can see just a tiny bit right there. This is eggshell right here, which is dull, and this is semi-gloss, which is not. And you can see maybe a little bit right here, a little shine. So what I'll do is I'll take my roller and I'll go all the way around this edge here. And I will give it eggshell, and that'll make it better. And then the wife will be happy, I hope. Which she won't be happy. She'll just bitch that it's too small of a house. And if I was a real man, I'd buy her a 4,000 square foot mansion and kill myself. And because I don't count anymore. Only the kids count. And that's the way life is. And I'm just about to tell her, look, I've given you 17 years. I need to go out and find my life. My kids are grown, and it's time for me to I'm 50 years old, past my midlife crisis. I need to go out and find what I need to find.